And the great thing about Lumiere is it's different every time. So none of us have ever seen an elephant over one of the bridges into Durham, or some of the other amazing installations that we've got scattered around the city. It's fantastic.
Art and culture are worth millions to the county's economy. That's why Durham County Council commissions, hosts, supports and funds a wide programme of events and festivals. The council promised a spectacular year of business-boosting culture in 2013 and remains committed to culture-based tourism as an economic driver. The evidence is clear. The 2011 Lumiere Festival of Light was worth £4.3 million to County Durham's economy, and during 2013 the importance of art and culture was celebrated at an international conference in Durham. Art Means Business was the first event of its kind.
For people to want to bring their businesses to communities, to want to live in communities, the community has to be more than just an economic entity. It has to be a good place to live and want to live. And that feeling of excitement, that feeling of buzz that you get from an active cultural sphere is a huge part of that.
The conference was an idea that we had together with Durham County Council, which we thought it would be interesting to talk about the context in which Lumiere happens, the broader issues that surround sort of disrupting a city like this and what the purpose of that is. And we wanted to talk about the way in which artists and cultural intervention make a difference to a place, both economically but also in terms of social benefit, in terms of national profile, tourism, all of that kind of stuff.
175,000 people visited Lumiere Durham 2013 over 4 dazzling winter evenings. The event's value to businesses and the wider economy will be published shortly, but is expected to be in the millions. County Durham's Year of Culture began in April 2013 with Bishop Auckland Food Festival. The event ran over 2 days for the first time and saw around 35,000 people bring an economic boost of some £500,000 to the county.
Events such as the Food Festival and Lumiere and other events like that are essential as far as we're concerned. Obviously we have our day-to-day trade, but it's events when people are brought in from outside and they're made to come into Durham or into the county itself. That's where we actually make our money and what keeps us alive.
May 16th and the Perla Zumi tour series returns to Durham's cobbles, bringing the thrills and spills of professional cycling to the city streets again. 11,000 people turned out to celebrate the event, which is worth hundreds of thousands of pounds to the county. Brass Durham International Festival ran from July 5th through to the 21st and hosted 300 artists and musicians across 69 events at 26 venues right across the county. The annual festival was worth £1 million to the economy. July to September saw the world-famous Lindisfarne Gospels displayed at Durham University's Palace Green Library. The spectacular exhibition was a sellout, attracting 100,000 people. It was the springboard for a summer of celebration which saw the North East join forces to mark this historic text and was worth £8.3 million to the region's economy.
The obvious thing for us to focus on is our heritage, and we're doing it in a huge way. We're shouting to the world that Durham's on the map. Putting together an exhibition like this will bring 100,000 people to our city that we all love. We all know how wonderful it is. We want to show it off to everybody else.
In August, the international sporting spotlight fell on the county as Durham's Emirates Cricket Ground at Chester Street hosted its first Ashes Test match, the 4th in the series. Delivering on the promise of exciting cricket, England won the Ashes at this test. The Ashes was worth £20 million to the region's economy and brought 70,000 people together to celebrate. The community made the most of the occasion too, with a host of activities and games for all.
Come on, Jim.
The sporting theme continued in October with the brutal but breathtaking Marie Curie Cancer Care Pennines attack. 1,000 cyclists took on some of Teesdale and Weardale's most challenging terrain in the second 78-mile closed road event. This year, the etape started and finished in Barnard Castle and brought in hundreds of thousands of pounds. It's fast making a name for itself on the national and international cycling calendar.
Mass start, well organised, great bunch of riders, fantastic day, delighted.
Senior is absolutely stunning, like probably one of the best rides I've ever done.
A hard ride, very hard, but beautiful scenery and definitely worth it.
These are just a few of the events, festivals and celebrations which will inject many millions into the county and the region, supporting businesses, bringing communities together and putting County Durham on the world stage.
It's about people seeing images of elephants in Durham or of Durham Cathedral or of the cricket and thinking, what a fantastic place Durham is. I must go and visit Durham sometime, not necessarily during the event, but maybe the following summer or in the years to come. So this is a long-term strategy. It's not just about this year, as fantastic as though that has been. This is about the long term as well.
2013, a year of culture already worth more than £30 million to the North East.